Hi, my name's Robin and I run the Mini Medi 333 YouTube channel. I wanted to dedicate this session to all of our fellow people who have taken their own lives over this time of transformation, the pandemic, and our health crisis, which has brought a lot of anxiety and depression to those who already are challenged with mental health and emotional problems. And some people are more prone to feeling overwhelmed, so this time in our history has brought in a lot more concerns and trouble for those who already cannot manage their depression, anxiety, fear, worry, and just pushes them over the edge and makes them feel even more hopeless, especially because a lot of the therapists have also not been able to see some of their patients, and maybe that was their lifeline. And they do have a lot of lifelines that seem to have been cut off, and not everyone does well with that because that might be their only support. So I just want to offer my condolences to all of them and their families, everyone in the world who feels hopeless. And I hope also that their lives are not in vain and taken in vain, and that it is a wake-up call for everyone to realize the importance of caring for each other. A lot of people who have mental disease, they really need support, even if it's something simple as you to call them and ask them how they are, not trying to minimize their trouble, but just to let them know that you are there and that you care, and to not reject them, and to really just be their friend. We all need each other and need friends. And it doesn't mean you have to be there and babysit them or hold their hand all the time. It's just reaching out in a supportive way and letting people know that you care. Do that for each other. Do that for your family. Do that for your friends. And do that if you even have a small inkling that might make somebody's day, that might make somebody's week, that might make somebody's year, and it can change someone's life. It's just sad to me that people take their own lives. And it's sad for the ones left because people have guilt, like, oh, I wish I would have done more. And sometimes you can't do more. But don't live with the regrets of not reaching out. We all know the pain of rejection, and obviously some people can handle that better than other people. And some people actually have depression and anxiety to a large degree, and some people need medicine to feel more balanced. Some people need a psychiatrist. Some people need a therapist. Some people need an outlet that's positive and constructive. But we all really need to just reach out to each other and be a lifeline. And yes, I definitely believe in praying for each other. That's beautiful. But an action's nicer also, because, you know, God works through people. And I definitely believe in kindness for animals, for each other, for other countries. This cannot be a competition. There's no race to finish ahead of the other person. And we make jokes about some things, but it's no joke. Well, if one person dies feeling hopeless, it's a sad thing, you know. These are people feeling hopeless, and, you know, not everyone's born to privileged life, and you can never make assumptions. There's a dog. You can never make assumptions about people by the way they look, or even the way they present themselves sometimes, because sometimes the people, like Robin Williams is a great example, right? Who knew? And then he died, like he killed himself. Like, that really took people by surprise. There's a lot of people who have taken their own life and were surprised by it. Comedians or like children. Oh, I had this conversation. There was a child, she was 12 and she killed herself, and then I was involved in a conversation, and I remember feeling so upset because this woman said, what could a 12-year-old have to be so miserable about to take her own life? And I just was like, I had to say something, and I said, are you kidding? I've been that 12-year-old. Not everybody has a good life at 12. Maybe she was raped, molested, mistreated. You don't know the torture that she may have gone through, and then the trauma, and then what she's telling herself and what she's doing with that in her mind. And that's what happens with people who don't get help, and they feel alone. And then during this time, you know, a lot of people, you can't come to the office. You know, I see a therapist, and I can't go there. I have to talk on the phone now. Luckily, it's not that big of a problem, but it's a little bit of a problem. But I know that she has clients that are not doing so well because they want to come in. I ask her when I see her too, like, when can I come back to the office? It's just something about being in the presence of someone that's much more humanizing, and you don't feel as disconnected. So, you know, I just feel bad that it's happening. So I ask that no one has to feel that way, and everybody can be given hope, no matter what their age or what they look like, because you just don't know. Even when people look at me, they think certain things, or even because my appearance is pretty happy-go-lucky most of the time, and I am a lot. And there's more to me, because that's the surface. You can tell people who are shallow and people who are deeper, because I've met both. Unfortunately, there seems to be a lot more shallow people, but I have met both, and there are deeper people, and they're not all poor and they're not all rich. I've met people who are very deep and caring people of every economic level and racial level and sexual level, different people from all walks of life. And everyone has a different depth. There are a lot of shallow people, though, who I move away from because I like to be in deeper pools because they're just kinder, because kindness matters. Kindness is key. And if you have compassion, that's like, wow. That's the best thing that you can have, is compassion. Compassion for others, asking questions, going to a deeper level with them, being intimate, knowing them, talking with them, being present with them. That's love. That is the spirit. Kindness, compassion, love, listening, gentleness. It's all important. So we're just going to take a few minutes. I just wanted to make mention and ask you to reach out to other people. If you even have a suspect that, if you suspect that somebody might need you, don't put it off. I've heard people do that. I go, why are you waiting another day? No time like the present. Make that call, reach out, ask people, how you doing? How you feeling? Is there anything I can do for you? I don't know, I haven't heard from you for a while. And don't be short with them. Really spend a little time. Take them out for brunch, tea, coffee, something. And we're just gonna hold our hands out and take 3 deep breaths in. If you have any pain in your heart, just release that right now. Let that slowly just rest. Know that you are love. You are the energy and power of love. Give that love to yourself. Know that you are okay. You're going to be okay. See yourself on the other side of pain. You are moving through this gracefully. Any pain that you have, you're moving through it peacefully and gracefully. Take a deep breath and release any pain you're still holding. And just be in this energy of flow, warmth, and peace. And just know that you are free and full of hope, and being present with the love that you have for other people, for your family and your friends and for life, to your pets, to everything you have. Just accept and acknowledge that you love all that you are and all that you have. And you have abundance. You have all that you've been will ever need. You have all that you will ever need within you, and the ability to have your dreams come true. Just know that it's on its way, and be at peace. Know that joy is here and present, even if you don't exactly see it or feel it. It is actually here, and you will see it and will feel it. Know that you have the power to remove any obstacles that are holding you back or within you, or any blocks to your mind and your thought patterns. Just release any broken thought patterns right here and now. Take a deep breath and have no thought. Release all thoughts now. Take a deep breath. Release all thought. Just relax in this energy for a moment. And take a moment and say your name. Say your name out loud, followed by I am at peace. I am at peace. I am at peace. Take a deep breath in and release. And open your eyes. Say thank you. Thank you for life. And I will have a good life. And my life is not in vain. And I will serve. And I will be all I can be today and reach out to those that I love. And those that challenge me. And those that are in need, or even that I think might be in need of just words of encouragement. I do kind acts, even if they're simple. Just today, I do my best, and I will do a kind act today, a kind act tomorrow. I will do something for another and serve others. I am others-centered, and I love life, and I love to be a giver, and I know that's what my understanding is of God. God gives, and so do I. You have a beautiful day, and I hope that your life is good today. Take care.